And what is up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. We made it through the week. Thank the Lord. Holy shit. You talk about putting on some steps this week. I do apologize. No show last night. I was fucking beat. I was dog tired. Got home, got dinner, laid down, put on a movie. Stayed awake till about 8:30, and I was out. Woke up about 2, turned off the TV, rolled back to sleep, woke up about 4:30, got up, went to work, put in another 10-hour day. I am not going into work tomorrow like I thought I would. My body just won't take it. I got to rest. I'm averaging, 17,000 steps a day. And yeah, put in another tomorrow with one day to recover. No. As I said the other night, they said as much overtime as we wanted. So I said, I'm just going to come in at 6 every morning, stay till 4:30, just put in the tens all the way through the week. And they're okay with that. So that'll kind of make up for the not going in Saturday. But anyways, we left off Wednesday night.
I am right behind you.
Oh, God, I hate that one. Appreciate that one. Oh, that woke me up. That really woke me up. And with these creepy ass dolls behind me, yeah, they're right behind me. That'll wake me up every day of the week. So we left off. What's up, Ducky? We left off Wednesday night. At I forgot to leave the timestamp. I forgot the timestamp. So let's call that like 7 minutes. Oops. Nope, that'd be 102. We got what, three EVPs Wednesday night. And they were chilling, just like that sound was. Yeah. So I probably will be doing a show tomorrow as well. Just don't know when. I want to get through as much of this recorder as I can tonight. We're gonna aim for an hour and a half, if not more, tonight. So I've got no plans. I've got no life. That's benefit of being single, I guess. You ain't got shit to answer to. It would be nice sometimes. Why are you going out with your friends? Well, I'm staying home. Why are you always on the computer? Well, I'm doing the paranormal. Why aren't you spending time with me? Sit down and watch the show. Turn on your laptop and watch. We're spending time together. Anyways, let's get on to the audio. We left off 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's get some EVPs tonight. Sorry, guys, just doing some math real quick. Yeah, my steps this week were 73,045. That's got to be a bird, wouldn't you think? It's a loud whistle, but I think it's a bird. Yeah, that's exterior. That's a bird. What the freak is that? There's somebody talking under me. This is weird. Special. Let's go. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know if we can get this. I honestly don't know if we can get this one. My name is something. Do you mind if I sit down? Holy shit. Guys, my name is David Blackwell. Do you mind if I sit down? Introduction, statement, or introduction, question. This is saucy. Oh, we gotta find a way to clean this. We have to find a way to clean this. I don't know if I can. Okay, this is, I think it says, my name is David Blackwell. Can I sit down? Or something along those lines. It's an introduction. There's a name there for sure. Talking under me. And my still bad habit on all of these investigations, I don't give the spirits enough time to respond sometimes. Okay, what can we do? How can we freaking fix this one? I'm hearing something though, but can't really tell. Yeah, I can. It's somebody saying their name, but I'm hearing. The more I listen to it, Mike, the more I'm hearing two different names. But it doesn't make any sense to me, which is odd. Don't know. My name is David Blackwell. Please sit down. Or please keep it down. Asking me to, be quiet, that I'm talking too much. My name is David Blackwell. Please keep it down. But it sounds like it's saying Burton Blackwell, which makes no sense because you got Floyd Burton Loveless, or Burton, and you got David Blackwell, two different inmates who were executed there at the prison. I wish I could isolate my voice. I wish I knew Adobe well enough to isolate my voice. Okay, high tone seems to work the best here. And this is, I need you to. My name is David Blackwell. I need you to keep it down. I hear the I need you now. I need you too. I can hear that. So good ear. Very good ear on that. Okay. Guys. And this is where the show kind of can drag on a little bit. I have to warn you. What's up, Fish? How you doing tonight, bud? And Mike's, how you doing tonight, bud? Thanks for being here. This is where the show can really drag at times, because once we get an EVP like this, because I'm talking and you got background noise and a voice, we're trying to find a way to isolate just that background voice. It is not easy. sorry. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Yep, my name is David Blackwell. There it is. We got the name. Wow. We got the name. We got the name. We got the stinking name. Holy shit. The rest, I'm not going to say is irrelevant, but it's there. I wanted to get the name. I had to get this name. It was my obsession tonight. But we got it, guys. We got it. Let's get this shit saved. Okay, we got night 1, X view, H3 VR2. So EVP, night 1, X view, H3 VR2. Now, the weird thing about this is when Destination Fear, which is now Project Fear, when Chelsea was in there doing an EVP session, she only got David Blackwell. She only got, David Blackwell. She didn't get, or they were there as a team. They didn't get, my name is David Blackwell. So we got a full sentence as opposed to just a name. That's good, guys. We got one for the counter. That's 3076. Wow. And that is EVP 102 for the prison. God. Oh, that's I got to. And I'm going to go back real quick. Give me another second. I'm going to play this a couple times so we can clip it. Okay, we got it clipped. Sweet. Let's move on. Sorry, guys. Sometimes we get caught up in the EVP. So that leads me to ask, right? Chris, blow your nose. You're not wrong. I wonder if David Blackwell might be the only one talking. We rarely get Eddie Cole. We've gotten it, but not. The voice sounds more like David Blackwell now than, or most EVPs sound like David Blackwell rather than Eddie Cole. I don't know, guys. Need some aspirin for my back, so you have to excuse me for a second. Oh, was that a voice? I said that for me. That's Jesse Bishop's EVP now. I think we just got another one, which means I'll have to go back to this me asking the question. So when people hear this, they'll know what it is. Now, can we agree? I said that for me. So that's another, that's a Class A EVP all day long. Okay. Kind of a long EVP. We're going to play it through so I can clip it. All right, now let's get it saved so we can move on and get some more. That is a very, very intelligent EVP. And I just got through saying, so I look like a fucking fool, that it might be David Blackwell answering all the time, or more than Eddie Cole or anybody else. Now we got Jesse Bishop answering questions. So we've had 3 different spirits respond to questions intelligently over the course of these investigations. Carol Edward Cole, Jesse Bishop, and David Blackwell. The 3 main spirits, minus we haven't got Daryl Mack yet, which I'm hoping to get. That'd make the perfect 4 right there. That's the ones we know that are there all the time. We know John Hancock shows his face from time to time or shows his voice. But those 4 are the ones that people contact the most. That is amazing. Night 1, H3VR, EX. I said that for me, and that's it's kind of interesting for a spirit to say something like that. I said that for me. Maybe he was giving himself peace of mind to meet the afterlife. I did it for me, or I said that for me. You know you're going to die. You know the state is executing you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So you're not going to be the reason. You're not going to take me out. I'm going to do it myself. I said that for me to give me peace when I meet my maker. I know they're doing it, but I'm going to set it up that much faster for them. That's kind of a way to go. That's kind of a way to do it if you think about it. You know, if you're going to be executed, fuck you, just do it. Let's get this shit over with. Get the show on the road. What are you waiting for? Why are you standing around? You're getting a paycheck. Frickin' earn it. Let's get this over with. Do it. Don't be a punk. You know, I'd probably do something stupid like that. You know what? You execute like a bitch. Just do it. I've heard stories about you. I know that's terrible to say that, guys, but just for the sheer, like, comic value. Like, I'm going out talking shit. Am I sorry for what I did? Yeah. But doesn't mean I can't make it interesting.
Were you just taking wise guidance the guards told you to breathe deeply to speed up the process? If you touch up the law text and make
Oh, he already responded, so he doesn't need to do that. I said that for me. Wow. Oh, I forgot this. EVP for the counter.
I do have to ask you, this is an ask more by Susan, Chris, and some other people. Are you afraid to leave this chamber for the fact that you might be judged?
And that sounds like talking in the background. It's kind of echoey, so it could be in the chamber with me. Could be a lot in the chamber with me. We just don't know yet because we haven't gone through that recorder yet. But it does sound a little, like I said, sounds like the echo to it. It sounds like there's something in there with me. Because it's got tone to it. It's not traffic. It's not wind. It's got to be something in there with me. Right there. Yeah, that's a voice for sure. That's a voice. I almost want to work on this for a second if you guys don't mind. Uh, is there two voices? Maybe. Okay, it's still there with taking when denoise, it's still there, but it's more distant. Uh, huh. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for the recorder in the chamber.
Susan was afraid when I let me in here tonight to speak with you. For the fear of what happened to Michelle and Tammy and others would happen to me. I'm not trying to say I want you guys to attack me, but is there a reason that you're treating me differently? And I thank you for being kind to me. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. To make me where. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. To make me. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. Behind me and place your hands on my shoulders. Behind me and place your hands on my shoulders. Behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. With me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. If you gentlemen are with me, if you walk up behind me and place your hands on my shoulders, please. If you gentlemen are with me. Okay, there's another voice. Another EVP.
Okay. Okay. See if we can figure this out a little bit. I don't know, guys. Pitch shifter. Okay. Channel extractor. Let's see if we can. I don't know, Moose. This one's tough. It's tough because it's under my voice, and my voice is or your ass something. I don't know. I'm still trying to clean this up. It's tough, like I said, because it always seems to come in under my voice. Like it might be trying to use my energy to communicate. I don't know. Uh, it's that last part I'm trying to figure out, guys. Shar Cha, bet your ass, your ass. I Moose, Mike, custom, amplify vocals, boost center channel, lift vocals. Okay. I hope this isn't going to go too loud. Huh. Okay, we're going to apply that. It sure is. I might have to save this as an unknown. Boy, I wish something. Something wish you were something. Before the whatever it says. That I think that's me, Moose. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Might be tripping. You're hearing I am Chavez. You might not be tripping. That's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to amplify this, guys, and see what we can do. Might be loud. I don't know yet. So be ready. This is creepy. Let's see if that does it. If not, I can undo it. Okay, I have an idea what it says. It's to me it sounds like it's saying now you wish you were our friends. I could be wrong, but now I know where Mike is think he's hearing Chavez right at the end. Friends, Chavez does sound similar. It does. Uh to me it sounds like it's saying now you wish you were our friends. I could be way off base on this one. Died, he sure is going to. Possibly we're all going to die and they might be pointing that out. Good. What if I de-reverb that? Take the reverb out. But there is still some reverb in there. I don't know. I really don't. This one's stumping me. I wonder if we should just save this as unknown for the time being and move on. Unknown statement, maybe, because it is a statement. I think we can agree on that. For sure, we can agree it's an unknown statement. We got three different people hearing three different things, which entirely fine. Entirely fine. We've had to do that before. Can I denoise it again, maybe? What do you guys think? Save it as unknown and move on? Now you wish for... What I'm hearing right now just became a lot darker. Very religious and very dark. The more I'm listening to it, it sounds like it's saying, now you wish for our sins. It sounds like it's saying, now you wish for our sins. I hope that's not what it's saying, because that is really fucking dark. That is truly, truly dark. What do you guys think? Final verdict? Okay, just for now, for the record. Okay. I'm going to save it as unknown. Not hearing the sins part, my brain's pretty locked in on what is your brain locked in on, Mike? This is the best way for us to get through these EVPs and get opinions from the viewers. Because this is another reason why I like having the viewers in here helping analyze, because you guys will catch stuff that I don't. You guys will hear things that I don't. I'll go back and clean it up, and that's what it says. So, what's your brain locked in on? I greatly, greatly want to hear your input on this, because this is one that's... Dying sure is, someone else mentioned, and it fits. Okay. 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 I think you and Moose are both right. Dying for our sins. Dying for something our sins. I think you guys both nailed it. I think you both were on to the right thing. You and Moose. Dying for something our sins. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. And I think, yeah, thank you guys. You guys heard something I didn't until I read what you typed, and then I heard it. I heard it right then and there. So, dying for our sins, maybe? Okay. I can go dying 100%, guys. 100%. So, 4, bear with me, guys. Right, 1, H3 VR. I'm just going to abbreviate it so we don't have to worry about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to mark it as that. Thank you, guys. That is another one. That's 3 for tonight. That is definitely for tonight. And I didn't write down the time, 23:04. Okay. Let's get on with it. And you see what I mean by sometimes it takes a long time to analyze an EVP? Imagine doing this for a TV show. And I'll go ahead and throw Ghost Adventures out there just because. They spent a week inside the Goldfield Hotel, blacking out the windows and investigating. I think it took them 3 or 4 days to black out all the windows, and they spent another 3 or 4 days investigating. 3 or 4 days. Imagine the time it took to analyze all the audio off that. About the same as it does me spending 3 nights at the prison, if not longer. So, I guess respect the art. Okay. Uh, have to go heavy on that one, I think. That's gonna hurt. This might be where they start fucking with me. Uh, definitely something there. Let's go with, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Didn't have to do much there. We did that manual pitch. No, that wasn't manual pitch. No, I canceled that. Stop it. Shit. Pitch shifter. No. Give me a second, guys. No, I don't want to bend the pitch. Why does it keep doing this? Bear with me, guys, please. Okay. Channel extractor. Let's go with lift vocals for sure. Okay. Let's see. Crossover. I don't know. Last time you were here. I can buy that fish. I can buy that. You might be right. Matter of fact, I think you are. Want to clean this up if I can. Okay, let's slow this down. We can always bring it back. We can always bring it back. Why is it disappearing? It did this once before. Pitch ain't recognizing it. The pitch, the to slow it down is not recognizing, and that's a first. What the fuck? It's messing with us. Huh. Uh, why did it do that? Why in the fuck did it just do that? Where were we? 2304. That's weird. It just fucking shifted on me. Now I gotta find it again. That's weird. I've never had it do that before. When I'm just trying to edit it and it highlights everything. Huh. Okay. Okay. Again, it's not recognizing the voice, which is odd. Honestly, this one's actually starting to irritate me because it's not recognizing anything on it, which means I don't know what it means. I don't. I can't even begin to guess right now because it's. Last time you're here, I think Fish had it from the get go. I'm going to go with last time you're here. I'm going to give it to Fish on this one. Why is this pin 23? Maybe that was a word of warning from him too. You know, last time you're here. It's like this is going to be the last time for you. And I didn't go last year. That's how bad the investigation messed me up. But like I said, I am going back. But was that a warning last time you're here? Like, game on, motherfucker. You're gonna regret coming back if you do. Last time you're here. And like I said, the effect being in that chamber had on me. I think that might have been the omen last time you're here. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. Night 1, 3 VR, EX view. Why did I do that? 3 VR. Okay. So 105 night 1 H3 VRX view. Last time you're here. Okay. Okay. The that took us 7 minutes to analyze that EVP.
I am going to ask a favor on this note. If Alana ever comes back into this room, Mr. Cole, Eddie, would you do me a favor and place your hands around his neck? If he calls you Carol one more time, I want you to joke. You have my permission. I don't want you to hurt him, but I want you to give him a sign that it's not right. Mr. Cole, Susan wanted to talk to you about this. That
Yeah, Moose, you've gotten a lot of them right too, bud. I heard the same thing Fish did. We both could be wrong. We both could be wrong on it.
you won't be able to live the story about your mother, how she used to raise you up. That was wrong. I know she wanted the daughter so much, so she did it. That was wrong.
Pause that for a second. And somebody wanted to come up and say hi. He made his appearance for the show, didn't you, Jack? Good boy. Say hi to everybody. You don't want to be up here, do you? Everybody's saying hi, Jack. It's okay, bud. He doesn't want to be up here. Yep, there he goes. It's all good.
I know she wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you.
It's mimicking me. That one is actually mimicking me. Yeah, it's like, I don't care. That's Jack. Yep, he just kind of is flopped down on the floor and watching me. This one, I think is mimicking me in a ways. Or it's echo and it's picking up my voice and my echo. I'm actually kind of leaning towards that on this one. Let's go with heavy reverb on this one.
She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you. She wanted the daughter so much, so she took it out on you.
No, it's not mimicking me. There is a voice on this one.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute.
This is going to be a tough one. This is really going to be a tough one. Let's go with heavy. Let's get that out of the way. Vocal enhancer.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she.
Okay, let's get in and try this real quick. Surround. Amplify, lift vocals. Let's lift them for sure. Lift them. Full spectrum.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put
Shoot one of the guards.
it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute.
There's two voices in there. It sounds like shoot one of the guards and I'll be sure to put it on you. Is what it sounds like. I know that's not it, but we're going to work on it.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute.
It's masking inside my voice. It's masking my voice. It's almost like it's trying to mimic me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Shoot one of the guards and I'm putting it on you. Yeah, Moose, I can buy that 100%. 100%.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute.
Shoot one of the guards and I'm putting it on you.
She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute. She wanted the dog so much so she put it on mute.
Shoot one of the guards and I'm putting it on you.
She wanted
Yeah, Moose for the win. Good God. We're getting some astonishing EVPs. And I'm going to say this, I am 99% sure that that's David Blackwell. Because if I remember right, he did shoot a couple cops to get put on death row. I think it was in a shootout, if I remember right. I could be wrong. If Chris or any of the docents are watching or later, please come in and just let me know and I'll correct it. But yeah, I think we've got some pretty astounding evidence tonight. 106, night 1, EX view, H3VR. Shoot one of the guards. So the other question is, are they telling you to do that? They might be. Now, here's the other question, and then this has a question to do with like quantum physics. Is there a time slip? Are they seeing the prison as they saw it with the guards and the prisoners, but they see me in their domain, in their areas, and they're interacting with me, saying, shoot one of the guards? Are they telling me this so they can try to escape? Or are they telling me this so they can get me in there with them to suffer the same fate they did, and they're trying to set me up? We'll never know the true answers until we take that final dirt nap. The questions, the answers. It's like, and I hope for this. When my time comes, that if we can travel as spirits, I'm going to travel to the prison to speak to the spirits there as a spirit and see if they were doing that to trap me, or that some of them might have been trying to trap me, or some of them were appreciative that I showed them the compassion that others might not have when they were alive. It's a very fair question. But did I just get? Let me check this. Hold on, guys. Yeah, hold on. Bear with me a second. Okay. Actually, I have Dead's texting me. Probably be ending here in a couple minutes anyway. We're about an hour and a half in. But we all have those questions. What happens after we take that dirt nap? The ones that remain, do they choose to? I don't know. I don't want to guess it till my time comes, but it's fun to derive these theories and what could be.
But as you grew into a man that animosity towards women grew because of your mother. I know you decided to wake up tonight and question the wisdom or question the laws. You did make some decisions that led you to this. What changed in your life
Yep, that's loud.
to continue to allow you to pay for them. I myself have had some pretty bad relationships, and alcohol did control my life for a few years. So I can partially understand your train of thought. Alcohol makes you do shit.
And there's Chris texting. You can hear the on the phone. Deds is here. Watch the VOD. What's up, Deds? How you been, bud? Da-da-da-da. Here he comes to wreck the day. No, I'm kidding. We've gotten 5 EVPs tonight. Pretty chilling ones, too. Fun times. Yep.
Your face just popped into my head. If you are here, sir, if you touch that box on this armrest next to me. Mr. Dennis, if you are here, who did you murder to let in this chamber to tell you this? Chamber to tell you this. 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 When this was a gas chamber, what did it smell like in here? There was pellets in the acid. People say it smells like pine oil. Is that true? Could you let that box over, please?
You got your F-150 back up. $15 part that cost $1,600 to install. Please tell me it wasn't something like a throttle position sensor or some just brain dead piece of shit like that.
Now, I'll be the first to say that I can test needles. So I can't even imagine needle injection.
Transmission sensor.
And they some say it burns your vein injection. And they some say it burns. And they some say it burns your veins. I'm not asking you to show me what it feels like, but it did burn. You can sound like a fox making noise for you, please.
Wow. That's insanity, Deds. Oh, before I forget, a couple of my team members actually play Phasmophobia. I was talking to them on the phone earlier on the way home from work. They wanted me to ask if I had the team, myself and 2 other team members, and we streamed Phasmophobia, would you guys watch it? A video game of paranormal investigators investigating. Would you guys tune in for something like that? Okay, I'll let them know.
They changed the locks. Did you guys have something to do with that? Saying that it was just not
right? Not much on the game you haven't seen or lived. Used every piece of equipment that was on that game. Including Silver screwing with me when I was talking to an entity. Yeah.
Getting a weird taste in my mouth. Is that something you guys felt when they started getting around? A real bad taste in the back of your mouth? I'm getting real dry.
Speaking of Silver, he streams every now and then. He does like Pokemon breaks and some kind of a Minecraft game.
Even when these lights on, you know, when we're outside and one right there in front of me, I can also feel the isolation. I cannot, in good faith, imagine what you felt going out your front few steps with yourself. I have a great deal of respect for all this now. It's very comfortable sitting here. And when they opened up the door on this, when I didn't talking to you tonight, walking out of here, I'm gonna have a deeper understanding of what we felt in this room.
Who knows, Dads? Dating a gal? Who knows? Who knows? Be surprised if Sims dropped in tonight. Well, stream's about to end anyway, so.
You guys have any words for me? You have any signs for me that you're here? You have anything to say? Any words for family that I can pass on? Is it too quiet in here for you? Is that why you're not here today? Can you touch that box, please? Sebastian Bridges, are you in here, sir? Are you here with us this evening? If I remember right, your final words were, I didn't kill nobody, or I didn't kill anybody.
All right, guys. I think that's actually going to do it for the show tonight. We got 5 EVPs. We got 5. My name is David Blackwell. We got that. I said that for me. That was Jesse Bishop asking why he started breathing deeply, why that was his final words. I did that for me, which...
We are the ones who dwell within.
Forrest the IT guy, thank you for the follow. Come in right at the end of the stream. Do greatly appreciate it. You have any questions about the paranormal, don't hesitate to ask. I try to stream Monday through Friday about 6:30 p.m. on. Occasionally I will do Sunday shows, so make sure and stay tuned for that. Join the Discord if you want. Scroll down. Join it. That way you get heads up when I'm going live. And I do stream live on YouTube as well. I said that for me, the Jesse Bishop one was probably the weird one. Dying for Our Sins. We spent quite some time on that one. Last Time You're Here. Took that as a warning about coming back to the prison. Took that year break. Who's messaging me? Give me a second, guys. Should have had the thing off. Okay, I'll check on Ded's message here in a minute. Let me get back to that. Hold on. Shit, lost my place. Last time you're here, took that as a threat or a warning not to come back, which we all know I will be this year or next year. Disregard sent like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Ded's, you got good taste, man. She's a cutie. And shoot one of the guards and I'm putting it on you. And shoot one of the guards and I'm putting it on you. That is a wild EVP. I think it's from David Blackwell, being that he did have the shootout with the police. And that's what led him to death row. So 5 EVPs in what? An hour and 35 minutes. We did not do bad tonight. We have not got 5 EVPs in probably a year and a half, 2 years maybe. I'm not going to count the 9 months I was off air. So probably about a year. We haven't got 5 in a night. Productive night. So guys, make sure and stay tuned. I should be streaming Sunday. So stay tuned for that one. We'll dive back into this. Maybe knock out the rest of this recorder and part of section 4. So guys, I truly thank you for being here tonight, spending an hour and a half analyzing the evidence. You guys have been a great help tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. You guys got stuff that I would have missed. So have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.